No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida's offense will be first on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Gators send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Gators will line it up on first and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A send the tight end in motion. Just feeds the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Gets the back moving. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Makes the grab. Makes a man miss. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pettis. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 10 over Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And they're not on the same page there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rhodes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. 6th play of the drive coming up. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown time! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Second down, he'll throw it. He makes the catch along the sidelines, but the official signaling that he's out of bounds. Third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Hand off from the shotgun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wideout. Calls his own number. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll throw on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Pettis. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Hit as he throws. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. Turning it on! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bama! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 1st down. Complete to the left. On his feet at the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 17 over Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes that Alabama offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. With the catch, it's Wilson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He has the first and still on his feet. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Motion from the back. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Gators will punt this one away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going deep. Makes a catch at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Off play action. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Pettis. There he goes. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The read option right to start this drive. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Takes the easy completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. That's caught. It's Wilson.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. 10.  10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Touchdown time! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 35 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Working the middle, it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
On the play.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Gets it out fast. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
1st and goal, Florida.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gators! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And they tacked on the extra point. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On target over the middle. Flying down the left side. Past the 20. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he made the extra point without problem. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
Second down coming up.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 40.
At the 40. And that's good.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Almost had the completion, just missed it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He splits the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Quick release on the RPO.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Now the toss.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Across the 45. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Wilson. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And in this offense, you know as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He's got him. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Got his man on the right. Oh, what a cut! Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up third down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it.